31 News at 5:30.
We love stories like this. It's almost 73 years since the Empire of Japan surrendered to the U.S. during World War II.
And ahead in your only local news at 5:30, a local veteran story of World War II and the days following Japan's surrender. It's a Serving Those Who Serve report.
Let's problem solve. Well, in just a few days, it'll be 73 years since the Empire of Japan surrendered to the United States during World War II. VJ Day, or Victory Over Japan. But for one Centennial resident and Navy veteran, the war continued on for days after its official end. Fox 31's Dan DeRue brings us this fascinating story in today's Serving Those Who Serve report.
September 2nd, 1945, hostilities against the Empire of Japan had officially ceased. World War II was over.
When your life's on the line and you almost buy the farm, you remember that.
Thanks in part to men like Roy Christensen, who served in the United States Navy in what was called the Silent Service.
I was a torpedo man, and I was in charge of the after torpedo room.
Life on board a World War II United States submarine was dirty, dangerous, and very cramped.
It was hot and humid and sticky.
As the war with Japan was nearing the end, Christensen found himself on board the USS Raton, on patrol in the Philippine Sea.
I'm not sure that we were even told that there had been a surrender.
In a classic example of the fog of war, for days after Japan surrendered, the captain and crew of the SS Raton were still on patrol, looking for any targets.
Nothing changed as far as I was concerned. We were still looking for enemy ships.
Fortunate for the Japanese vessels, none were encountered or fired upon. Shortly after, the news of victory over Japan reached the Raton. Finally, Roy Christensen's war was over.
Our whole number one feeling was, well, we're going to get to go home now.
Now in his 90s, looking back, Christensen says he will always remember and hopes future generations will never forget. Dan DeRue, Fox 31.
And of course, the end of World War II brought on by the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And a few months ago, our Joe St. George and I traveled to Hiroshima.
Right.
We shot a special that is going to air on Labor Day at 5:30 here on Fox 31. We examined Colorado's close ties to the bomb that was dropped. And there's some fascinating ones I didn't know about.
Yeah, so fascinating. It's amazing, too, how so many of those veterans, they want the younger generations to appreciate what they did.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons we do these stories. We should tell you, Roy Christensen getting ready to celebrate his 94th birthday next month. He resides at Holly Creek Retirement Community in Centennial. If you're there, go say hi.
Happy birthday to him. A wild scene.